Hello everybody, my name is Tuomas, this is Sound of Free, and in this video I will be talking and speculating about the upcoming and possible upcoming releases and other news considering the Beach Boys in the year of 2024. Last year was a very silent year for the group, and believe it or not, over 60 years history and the Beach Boys are still relatively going strong. We still have new things to look forward to. And I think it's a good time to be a fan. But last year wasn't so much. We didn't get really anything. I think the only official thing that we got was the Grammy Salutes Beach Boys special. I still haven't seen that. I have no idea where to see it. I've tried looking out like where to see it, but I have no idea. But anyway, 2022 was a better year. We got the Sail on Sailor box set and Brian Wilson's At My Piano and some other stuff too. So there was a lot of things, and I think this year should be a similar year to that one as well, with a lot of things to look forward to. The first one being the Beach Boys by the Beach Boys Anthology book, which is the first official book by the Beach Boys themselves. At least that's how it's marketed. It was on pre-sale, I believe, last year, at least the special editions with autographs, and I just checked. All of those have been sold out. I'm kind of surprised because they were super expensive, but you can find online some promo pictures of how it will look and stuff like that, of the covers and stuff, but there hasn't, for what I was able to find, there hasn't been released any sort of official release date actually for the book, but it should be about 400 pages, so it is a real book and it should be upcoming this year. I'm relatively excited about that, but not too much, because personally I have a hard time believing that the Beach Boys actually would have sat down and done anything considering this book by themselves during the past few years. I have a feeling that it's gonna be more or less a collection of old interviews and old pictures. It seems to be mostly picture-filled book, which I'm cool with that. I think it's great. I just hope that there is a lot of pictures that haven't been released or seen millions of times already, but we'll have to wait and see, because right now we don't really know much about it. 2024 also marks the 20th anniversary of Brian Wilson Presents Smile, which came out in 2004. And Mark London, close friend of Brian's, and he's done artwork for him and stuff like that. He knows him very well. Hinted at something special coming up soon on his Instagram account considering Smile. And he didn't say anything else, so we can just speculate what that means. It might be some sort of artwork that he's gonna put out, or it might be one of live performance of Smile, who knows, something like a special occasion. That would be cool. I kinda doubt it, but my hopes and my bet is that it's gonna be a re-release of Brian Wilson Presents Smile, because it's been out of print. Especially the vinyl version has been going very high up in the price range. They are super expensive these days. I'm hoping that it gets a re-release this year. It would be a great time to put it out, because also the Beach Boys Smile Sessions version is out of print, and that one is quite expensive also right now. It's kind of weird that both of those have gone out of print and you can only find those second hand, considering that it is the most famous album by the Beach Boys, or related to Beach Boys outside of Pet Sounds. Now, this is weird to me, but weirder things have happened. But I hope that it will get a re-release, because I don't have the vinyl version personally of Smile by Brian Wilson, so I would love to get that, so keeping my fingers crossed. But that's speculation. Well, when it comes to the archival releases, we don't have any news yet about if there will be anything this year. Last year, like I mentioned, we didn't get anything. I was hoping after Sail on Sailor that we would get something each year, and I mean, when I say something, I mean something physical, because to me physical releases are super important. I have never actually bought anything digital only, stuff. I just don't see the value in that. I personally am a guy who collects physical media, and I don't know. I know a lot of people do like to buy those digital only releases to, themselves, and then print their own CDs and booklets and stuff. That's cool, and I can appreciate that. If people like that, that's cool. But I feel that the thing is, if they want to sell these things, they need to put out even just a small pressing, because the collectors do want to get them on physical media, whether it's CD or vinyl. That's another topic. But I was hoping after Sail on Sailor that we would get something each year. There was talks about releasing this stuff between Pet Sounds and basically 69, so the stuff that they put out only digitally in the 5 years ago or something. Friends, Wild Honey they did put out actually on Sunshine Tomorrow, but after that I should have said. So Friends, 2020 sessions, and that live stuff, and that stuff that came out. And also Smiley Smile would be cool to have some sort of deluxe thing, but we don't know. Maybe something will come out, but these archival releases have been kind of connected with the copyright laws, I believe in UK or Europe. I'm not really sure about the law thing, but anyway, we all know it's been about the 50-year time period, something about it. It's complicated, but basically they have been sort of anniversary things for albums that came out 50 years prior, or material that was recorded 50 years prior to this day. As we know, Beach Boys didn't put out any albums between 74 new studio albums between 73 between Holland and until 15 big ones. So until 76 there was a dry period. Beach Boys did record a lot of stuff between that period, but the only thing that they really put out was the Endless Summer compilation album, and I doubt that we're gonna get a deluxe version of that one, because we just got the Sounds of Summer updated version, which has kind of become the main compilation, the greatest hits thing by the Beach Boys. So I doubt that we're gonna get anything related to Endless Summer. But I think I personally think we're gonna have to wait a few years still for the next big archival thing, and my fingers and thumbs and everything are crossed and up that it's gonna be sort of 15 big ones, Love You and Adult Child, this sort of huge thing with Brian's back and all that material. Also the unreleased stuff, obviously, including Rolling Up to Heaven and what have you. Well, I don't know. I've still got 2 points over here. The next being the Beach Boys documentary film that we've had some hints for the past few years. It's part of the iconic artists deal that the Beach Boys did with Irving Azoff. Last year we got some news. I think Mike said in an interview, yeah, I did a video about that they got together on the beach where they shot the Surfing Safari album cover and did some a cappella singing there, stuff like that, and that was part of the documentary. But it's weird because it's been now a few years and the documentary has been in the making, but we don't know who's making it, who's directing, who's involved. We have really no idea. There's been none news, so I have no idea what the situation with that is right now, but it was supposed to come out for the band's 60th anniversary, I believe, in 2022 or last year, but for whatever reason it hasn't been finished and we don't have any new news about it. But I'm hoping that we're gonna be seeing that this year, finally. The last point on my list over here considers Mike Love's touring group. I have been looking at I have no idea if this is up to date, but I've been looking at the Beach Boys official site and the touring dates over there, and I've been wondering why, and just kind of surprised that May, June and July, so basically the whole summer season, is completely empty of dates. Mike's group does have dates, earlier this year up until April, and then he does have a few dates in the autumn time, but none in the summertime. And it is super strange to me because usually summer dates are already booked at the end of the previous year. So I have no idea what that is about. Is there something going on behind the scene? Is you know, something, I don't know, different being planned? I have no idea. Are they taking a break during the summertime? It seems weird to me because I believe Mike's been touring his whole life, and I doubt that there's been this big of a gap between dates ever with his group. So I have no idea like what that is about, but it seems strange to me. But anyway, you know, maybe there is a reason for it that we just don't know yet. Or maybe there will be still dates, but usually that slot would be like, I don't know, maybe like a different tour in Europe or something. But those dates should have been locked already long time ago, so it's just strange to me that nothing's been released. But anyway, that's it. Those were the main key points. Obviously, probably other things will come around too, but we can only hope that they will be positive things, good things, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year for being a Beach Boys fan. I'm looking forward to seeing all these things come through, hopefully. But yeah, you know, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.